Hi, Devang. How are you?
Absolutely going great. Please come. Please. We're coming to one of the finest offices in Gujarat.
Tell us more about your company and what you do.
We've been into events since last 20 years so far. Now we are into IT and HR also.
Take me through your office space.
The theme is infinity actually. So you can see this entire infinity desk. You can see the people working around. This came up with one, idea from my team that it should be like we should see each other. There should not be no barriers, so you can just see it's all see-through grasses. You can see one another when you're walking. So idea was openness, transparency, and infinity.
What inspired you to get into the event industry?
It was by accident actually. A friend of mine brought me to this industry. In 1997, me and my friend were just college pass out, and we were looking for some activity to do, not commercial rather, not to earn something. So we entered into the booty pageant actually. We ended up doing Miss Gujarat, and that made me incur huge losses actually. So I made up my mind that I have lost my money in this, and I'll gain from this, and that's how I sticked myself to this profession. I never thought back of moving out. And that's how it happened.
Who is your role model?
My father is my role model, and I always look up to him. He has brought me well, and I'm here in front of you, actually.
How to define yourself as a traveler or photographer?
You can tell me a traveler as well. I travel a lot. I do photography. You can see the couple of captures there in my room. I love to travel. I love to capture the memories. I have memories of all my tours, travels, and when I meet new people, I always create a memories there, and I write for them actually. When I travel, I write my experiences, and which I cherish to read at my ease moments actually.
How does your normal day look like?
Completely impromptu. People say that as a businessman you need to plan your day. Obviously, meetings have been planned, but rest of the day I think it just goes how it comes actually. So nothing is planned. Whenever things come up and we execute.
What is life's mantra?
Earn relationships and the business will follow.
What were the challenges during the waves of pandemic?
The only thing which kept me busy was how to keep the team intact, how to retain the entire team, how to take care of them, how to take care of the families, because the world was going through the entire pandemic thing actually, and it was very difficult to survive for all of us. With the God grace, we had an amazing team, and they actually stood by with us, with the company, and so do we. Of course, there was a huge dent in terms of financial thing, but yeah, we survived. With a good thing in mind that things will come back, probably the markets will open up and we never thought of moving out of this industry basically. In fact, we started our new verticals. We started our IT, we started our HR. Since we were not busy in the events travel, so we started our new verticals basically. That's how I used this entire pandemic tenure to explore something new and do something new.
As virtual events are rising, what's your take on it?
We executed a lot of virtual events for a lot of corporate clients, but that didn't interest me much actually. It was though people really paid well, it kept my team busy, but there was no spark in. The kind of challenges what we face in the physical events is something amazing. I really missed that challenge. Now, thanks to God that we are back to normal and we are executing the events physically.
What are the new tech-driven events you are working on?
So holographic is there. A lot of new, as I say, the holographic 3D mapping and hybrid events came in place. This hybrid is completely new thing actually. Since the things are back to normal, now people are taking this virtual event as a core part of the physical events also. When we do a physical events, we also do the virtual side by side, so it reaches out to the more people. We reach out to the global guests who are participating in this event actually.
What kind of corporate events are you planning right now?
Corporate events, now post-COVID, the things have opened up actually. And now we've been doing a lot of MICE activity, a lot of corporate events, product launchings, and a lot of dealer meets are happening. From March onwards, we've been busy doing events in different parts of country. Few in Delhi, few in Jaipur, Udaipur. Now, since the international events have opened up, we've been doing events in, there are a lot of events lined up in Thailand also.
What are the awards you have won?
This is actually the place where we talk business. These are the couple of awards, and we've won this award in our corporate events. Exhibition and trade fairs, festival events, best use of technology, retail activations, exhibition and trade fair.
Are you planning any international events off lately?
Thailand is open up, though Thailand government is still, they're charging 2,000 baht per person on this thing. Apart from that, yeah, a lot of international travel is happening and things have opened up. Europe is opened up. Mostly the COVID rules and regulations have, they are at par now. So we've been doing great. I think post-April we'll be doing a lot of international events also in MICE, I'm sure.
What do you think about DLC and what do you expect from DLC?
So DLC is a phenomenal idea, I believe. It is basically a huge connect. The platform brings a lot of energies, a lot of leaders from different segments, different industries, and that gives the thrill actually. When we share the knowledge to a different part of the world, and when we absorb knowledge from them. And that is how you enrich your life. That is how you grow actually. You should not be limiting yourself to your own core area. You can explore new horizons, new subjects, new industries, meet new leaders. You can think about new businesses actually. And this is phenomenal actually.